I just got home from Trader Joe's and I'm gonna show you everything that I'm making. Hi friends, my name is Emma and it's Sunday. It's a nice reset day. I just got home from Trader Joe's and from grocery shopping and I got a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna be making 3 meals. One of them is gonna be my meal for the week. The other 2 are gonna be for the freezer, and I'm gonna show you all the ingredients that I got and how I'm meal prepping them. So let's start cooking. Also, all of the ingredients that I got are super easy and it's a pretty balanced, clean, healthy meal. I would say I did spend about $80 at Trader Joe's, but I got a bunch of other things. So I would say between the meals that I'm making, it probably costs around $60. So that's not too bad, $60 for 3 meals, and it's gonna make a bunch of portions. So for this first meal, I'm gonna be doing lasagna and then meal prepping it in separate containers, freezing it, and that way I can just pop it in the oven when I wanna have it. So what I got for this recipe is some beef. This is 90% lean, 10% fat, and it is about a pound for $7.99. And then obviously I got lasagna noodles. These are no boiling and they're oven ready. So these are super easy to use. You just put this on with all of your layers and it just makes everything a lot more simple. I got some crushed tomatoes for my tomato sauce. I'm gonna add some onions and garlic just to spice it up a little bit. And then I got some mozzarella cheese, and I also have some cottage cheese that I already have in my fridge, and I'm gonna blend that up for that cheesy gooey layer. This is the cottage cheese I'm using. It's low-fat cottage cheese, and this is the small curd. I'm just gonna throw this in a blender with a bunch of spices, and that will be the cheesy layer. I'm gonna start by cutting up my onion and garlic and then putting it in a pan with some olive oil. Fun fact, if you use a wet paper towel and then put your cutting board on top, it won't move or go anywhere. I just have some olive oil going right now, and then I chopped up my garlic and onions, and I'm gonna sweat these a little and then add the beef. In the meantime, while that's cooking, I am just gonna blend up my cottage cheese. I'm adding 2 cloves of garlic, some salt, pepper. The garlic and onion are cooked down, so I'm just gonna add the beef. Blending this up right now. So I added the crushed tomatoes, and I'm gonna let this simmer for a little bit so I can thicken up. While that's simmering, I'm gonna start working on my chili. So I'm just gonna dice up garlic, onion, and pepper and get that all ready. Pasta sauce is done and everything is ready for assembly. So the things that I have right now are the pasta sauce. I have my cheese mixture right here, and then I have my noodles and some mozzarella cheese that's shredded up. So let's start assembling this and see how it goes. First things first is put some sauce on the bottom. So for the first layer, I am going to add lasagna sheets. I'll add more sauce and that cottage cheese mixture, and a little bit of mozzarella cheese. I'm going to keep repeating this. I'm hoping to get like 3 layers in here. The next thing I'm gonna make is my turkey chili. So I'm just gonna start off by putting some olive oil in a pot. I'm gonna start that, and then I cut up some onion, peppers, and garlic. I'm gonna throw that in along with my turkey, and then in the meantime, I'm just draining and rinsing a bunch of beans. So I have kidney beans, black beans, corn, and then my fire roasted diced tomatoes. I'm gonna leave that in the juice because it's kind of spicy, so I add some good flavor. I have the veggies going right now. Just gonna cook that until they're soft, and then add the turkey. This turkey is 99% lean, 1% fat. And then over here, I just have some of my beans. I have kidney beans, black beans, and corn. The thing I love about chili is that it's super easy to make. You don't really have to watch it. You kind of just throw everything in a pot and let it do its thing. So while that's going, I'm going to start on the meal that I'm actually going to be having for this week, which is like a Chinese stir fry. So I'm debating on which to cook first. I got chicken from Trader Joe's. I got, this is 1.17 pounds. It was $7 and it's thin sliced boneless breast. And then I got these veggies, which is perfect. It's a mixture of broccoli, Brussels sprouts, red cabbage, kale, carrots, and snow peas, which I thought this was like a perfect Asian slaw. The oil is heating up, and now I'm just gonna add my veggies. And I just wanna get this nice and crispy and sauteed. I have my chicken going, and I think I'm gonna flip it now. I have all the beans. It's looking a little dry, so now it's time to add the diced tomatoes. And I'm also adding a can of water to thin it out. And then for the spices, I'm kind of just gonna go crazy and add a bunch. Garlic powder and paprika, chili powder and oregano. And then this is one of my favorites to add, cumin. So the chili is done. It's just simmering so that it can kind of thicken up and all the spices can like deepen, I guess. Now I'm just working on the Chinese stir fry. So I have these noodles like I showed you earlier. So I have these noodles and they come in individual packages. So it comes like this, kind of like ramen, and then it also comes with a sauce. So I'm gonna boil the noodles first and then add my chicken, my veggies, some of this, and see how it tastes. So I just combined everything and added all the sauces, and it's looking good. This is the lasagna. I definitely burnt the cheese a little bit, but I'm sure it's still gonna be so good. This is the chili. It's all done. I just need to put it in containers and put it in the freezer. And then here's what the Chinese food looks like. Those are all my meals. It took, honestly, it did take quite a while, but I'm gonna be set for the next upcoming week. Thanks for cooking with me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.